here we go. So we're talking about circles and circumference. Okay, guys, so I told you the Grandma Bateman story where she had to build a pool, right? Well, she built a pool, but then other stuff happened. So in the story, what was the circumference? The fence that she had to build around it, right? So circumference was the fence, but then remember the guys came and they said, well, the buffalo could break through your fence and drown in your pool, and it was just gross. So the fence is circumference. What was area? Yeah, the pool cover, so she had to buy a heavy-duty pool cover. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so you've got this circle on your notes. Let's go through 5 vocab words, and let's use pictures. I don't know about you, but I would much rather have a picture than just writing it out in words. So, center. Guys, if we're talking circles, we're talking center. Where's the center of the circle? Sketch it, sketch it, sketch it. Do your best. Make it a little eyeball. Let's write the word center right there. So there's the center of our circle. Okay, I'm going to change up the colors. Can I get a hand in there? Can you describe diameter for me? Can you describe it well enough that I can just draw it from what you tell me? Go ahead, Sid. Okay, she said the measurement from one side to the other. So one side to the other, check. Is that diameter? Oh, do we need to tweak our definition? Cindy, tweak it. So it has to be one side to the other through the middle, right? All right, one side to the other, but it has to go through the middle. So maybe let's put a little star on our definition, but it has to go through the middle. All right, and I'm going to go back to my picture and remind myself that's diameter. Okay, can I get another hand in there? Is everybody comfortable enough you can describe a radius to me? Be picky, all right? Go ahead, Allison. A line and it only goes to the center. Where does it start? Okay, so edge of the circle and it goes to the center. So like that? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so radius starts on an edge, goes to the center. Okay, well, guys, radius and diameter are related. If you know the diameter, you can find the radius. If you know the radius, you can find the diameter. Does anybody know the relationship between the two? So for example, if we tossed up that this radius is 8 inches, does anybody know how to find the diameter? Coleman, how would you find the diameter? Perfect! You times it by 2. So guys, in our pretend example, what would the diameter be? 16. Good job. 16. Good job, good job. Okay, what if I gave you the diameter, and I said the diameter is 10 feet? What's the radius? You can shout it out. 5. Perfect, guys. You're going to use that a little bit today. All right, so this next one, we've got pi. Do you guys realize that pi has everything to do with circles? All right, so pi, do you know the little symbol for pi? Yeah, let's draw it by our vocab. So, there's our pi symbol. 3.14159. Guys, for today, let's just use the rounded version. Let's use 3.14. Will you get that on your notes? Put a big box around it. Smiley face it. So every time we're going to use pi, let's just use 3.14. Okay, circumference. Circumference, guys, color in your circle. This would be the circumference. We had to build a fence or just go on the edge of the pool. Let's keep the buffalo out. Build a fence. All right, so it says find the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 7.5 centimeters. You know, and let's write in the formulas for circumference. Are you ready? Okay, this is always on your reference sheet. So we use C. C stands for circumference. Circumference equals 2 pi r. Okay, let's review. What does the capital C stand for? Huh? Circumference. And then this is just 2 times pi. What are we going to use for pi today? 3.14. Yeah, let's just use 3.14. What is this little r stand? Yeah, there's one formula. There's another formula. Because, guys, what do 2 radiuses equal? So we technically could also use circumference equals diameter times pi. You can use either one, they're the same thing. So review, what does the capital C stand for? What about the D? Diameter. And then what are we going to use for pi? Perfect. All right. So it's all about which formula you want to use. So then the circumference, if you're given the diameter, 7.5 centimeters. Head in there, which formula do you want to use? We just wrote down two. Which one will be a little more friendly to use? Sarah, go ahead. All right, she said use circumference equals diameter times pi. Because we can write that on your notes. Write down the formula you're going to use. Okay, so we'll have circumference equals, the diameter from the problem is 7.5. And then what are we going to use for pi? There you go. Grab your calculators, type it in. Raise your hand when you have it, please. All right, Izzy, what'd you get? 23.55. Okay, and we're finding circumference. So we're just finding the distance around the circle. So we just have to put on the units. So this will be 23.55 centimeters. You're done. Raise your hand if you got the same as Izzy. Did you get the same? Look at that. Good job, guys. Okay, let's go to the next problem. All right, if the radius is 14 inches, what's the circumference? Can I get a hand in there? Start the formula for me. Which formula are you going to use for this one? You've got to be picky about it. Taylor, go ahead. All right, he said C equals 2 pi r. Here's write down the formula you're going to use, and then we'll just take in what we know. So C stands for circumference. So we'll do circumference equals 2 times pi. Let's use 3.14 times the radius. Guys, what was the radius in the problem? All right, 14. Grab your calculators, type it in. I'm going to call in anybody I want, so get ready. Okay, James, do you have the answer for number 7? Yeah. What'd you get? 87.92 inches? Thank you for saying inches. Good job. Because clap once if you got the same as James. Yeah, there's a lot of claps. Good job, good job. Okay, let's go on to number 8. Oh, not number 8. Now we've got pictures. Okay, this one you've got to look at the picture and decide which formula you're going to use. So can I get a hand there? Looking at that picture, what would be the most useful formula to use on number 1? Okay, Sarah, what do you think? I agree with you, because they gave us the radius. So she said use C equals 2 pi r. And radius we talked about goes from the center to the edge. So we'll have circumference equals 2 times pi, we'll use 3.14, times the radius, which is 6. Okay, hand in there, who has this one? All right, Mikhail, what'd you get? 37.68. Keep going. Feet. Good job on the feet. Guys, give Mikhail a thumbs up if you got the same as Mikhail. Let me see those thumbs. Good job. You're doing okay with which formula to use? All right, number 2 then. Can I get a hand in there? Which formula do you want to use on number 2? Okay, look at your picture. Make a decision. What are they giving you? Haley, I'm going to put you on the spot. Which formula would you use? Totally. So what is it? She said use the diameter. What is it specifically? Watch. She said use the diameter. She said that C equals, all you have to do is diameter times pi. Get it on your notes. Thank you for setting it up for us. All right, so this one will have circumference equals diameter for the picture is 20 times pi. Let's use 3.14. Oh, you guys already have it? Question. Yes, but I think alright, Ashlyn's question was, can we use the pi symbol? Yeah, the only thing that I'm being picky about is if we all use 3.14, we'll all get the exact same answers. Yeah, exactly. But if we just all use 3.14, then we'll all get the same answer. So I'm a little bit preferring to use 3.14 for today. And I'm pretty sure on the directions on today's assignment during the whiteboard activity, we're going to use 3.14. Okay, now, can I get a hand in there? What did you get on this one? Let's see, what did you get? Perfect. 62 point, did you say 62.8 centimeters? Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Is anybody willing to come